So before I jump on my Zoom coaching calls, I usually make some coffee. Today I'm making some protein coffee. This is a Vega Sport. It's a mocha. Got some Grizzly Claw here. Just gonna wait for the French press to get ready, but this week is increasing income. We'll kind of start with different income sources. So we kind of look at kind of some pros and cons around that. And then again, giving you your homework so that we'll focus on increasing income for the next week. And then kind of some strategies you can use to help improve that. Kind of like to separate income into passive and active income. Now, active income kind of gets like a bad rep because it's like, oh, everyone wants to make money like doing nothing basically. However, I don't really think that that's not the goal. No, it's not the goal. It's not the real philosophy of passive income, because take active income that you work for and then turn that into passive income. But this whole idea of like passive income, being able to work for something while not doing anything and not really exchanging value, I don't really think that exists. We want to offer value to the world, and then the cherry on top is that we get value back. It's almost impossible to extract value if you're not offering any value. Now, your active income streams are going to include your earned income. Capital gains is fairly active as well, and any profit income is going to be active. Now, earned income is just regular working a job, whether that's like self-employed or just like finding other income through, like you did a little bit of lawn mowing there. Profit income, similar to your self-employed, but now we're basically selling a product or a service. Then capital gains is going to be through like flipping, whether that's stocks, crypto, NFTs, real estate, whatever it is, right? Try to figure out the time value of that, right? Because time is our finite resource. That, okay, money is basically infinite. It's just, okay, who has our money? How do we get that from them? What do we have to exchange to get that? Versus time, like your time is limited, right? Once our time here is done, like it's over, and that's kind of the end of our show. How do we get value out of using our time, and then what is the value of our time?
Essentially just fine-tuning it what I've learned, right? So far.
Exactly. How much effort are you putting in, right? Like for some people, they could do some renovations in a flip and like you love it. It doesn't really feel like work. It's effortless pretty much. So for someone to make like $5,000 doing that compared to maybe if they work an office job and they're just like dying inside, well, that's a little bit different, right? Versus if you're grinding it out the whole time, you don't really like it, and then you make the same amount of money that you could have made doing something that you love, you enjoy, time passes by very quickly. That's also like another measure that you could use. Again, it's fine tuning it, and we want to make sure that this applies to the lifestyle that we want. How active do I want this income source to be? Okay, how do I generate more income sources? And how do I get, like, let's say more financing, which we'll talk about next week essentially. Now, when it comes to passive income, you got a couple options. You have rental income, which is going to be through real estate, is going to be dividend paying stocks. Some other passive income streams could be staking crypto, which now I'd probably stay away from. You've probably heard with like Celsius Wallet and a bunch of other staking companies they'll lock in their clients' money. So luckily I was kind of in a group where literally the night before Celsius kind of blocked off their withdrawals. I kind of got the message from our group, and I think it was like 4 o'clock in the morning. This is when I was in Montreal, so I was staying up a little later and made the withdrawal. Money was in my accounts by the next morning, and the next day literally Celsius was like, hey, now we're not letting our clients kind of withdraw money due to market volatility. You can't pay attention to everything all at once, like it's impossible. But with the internet and networking, you have the opportunity to kind of leverage other people's knowledge.
Right, real estate, right? So,
yeah. Sweet. Like when it comes to books, I don't really write books to make money. Like I write a book for the most part because it's taking mental space in my head. Questions on that side?
No, so far so good, man. So far so good. No, everything's pretty good so far.
So we finished coaching today. Now we're on the way to check out one of my projects. Just gonna do a final walkthrough. Contractor's not here because he's enjoying his weekend. We're gonna check out and kind of see any things that gotta be updated. One thing I always remind people whenever your project is done to do that walkthrough with the contractor. A good contractor will invite you to do a final walkthrough, and then they'll have no problem making any small changes here and there. We're all human. We all make not necessarily mistakes, but things kind of slip through the cracks, and let's go check out if there's anything that's got to be fixed or adjusted. All right, so first thing I notice here is glass piece is missing here. Probably just got forgotten. Okay, it's looking very clean in here, like it. The cleaners are in here. You can see that it's already a lot cleaner than when it was a job site, so that's nice. I always like to check on outlets, make sure that they're all put in properly, make sure that the lights work, like that. Yep, that light works. So I brought my brad nailer here. Reason for that is I noticed that we got this filler piece here. I was actually here yesterday, and this filler piece, it's a little loose. I don't know if you guys can see here. It's a little loose here. So what I like to do back when I did my kitchens was to go in from behind here and actually use the brad nailer there. So that's just one of those things I learned from doing a couple IKEA kitchens. One thing you gotta make sure is that you angle the brad nailer in this way, just so if the brad nail shoots a little bit off at an angle, that the nail actually sticks out at the back and then doesn't come out through the front, because that's gonna ruin your filler piece here. Sometimes I like to take these guys off, just because it does help with aiming the brad nailer here. So you press that trigger button. I've seen it before where what will happen is you think it's going in towards the back, but it actually comes out from the front. Sometimes less is more when it comes to putting in that brad nailer. In. Looks good. Let's get into here now. All right, so now we're gonna go on the other side. Now, you always gotta measure how far out you're going into the brad nailer. Okay, in. I'm gonna take this off to make my life a little easier. Go to here. Always double check. Yeah, it's a lot more solid, so this doesn't move anymore. Put this guy back on. There you go. And we're good to go. This one's all good. All right, so just quickly put some brad nails in here. Now, if I push this, it's a lot more solid. It's not just caulking that's keeping this filler piece secure. So there's a kitchen. It's looking good. Nice butcher block countertops in here. New microwave hood range. Nice big window. Got the fridge here. We added this little countertop area. Living room's gonna be there. You can see the kids from the outside. There's the front entrance. This could be like sort of a dining room if someone wants to turn this area into a formal dining room. If we go to the back here, so we did some renovations here, added this room, added the carpets. We added a closet, so you do need a closet to make it a legal bedroom. Oh, here's another one of the little adjustments we gotta make. We gotta move this handle to this side, just so it makes sense to pull and open this closet. So now I'm gonna walk upstairs and just to kind of see again, if there's any little adjustments you gotta make. Carpet looks good. Got the master bedroom here. Nice big space. Big closet here, looks great. Now, double check this. This opens fine, nice. This opens great. They put back the shelving in this unit. This little closet unit, nice shelving there. And even got a little back storage here. Light bulb there is dead, but I'll take care of that. Let's close these up. Make sure all the lights work. Good, lights are good. Check out these lights. That light works. The light in the bathroom works. Bathroom looks good. We didn't do much in this bathroom. All we did was just paint and clean the place up. And lastly, there's gonna be this smaller bedroom upstairs. Has its own little AC unit. Again, double check that the lights work. Yep, looks good. Yeah, the house looks great. Only a couple little adjustments I found that I'll ask my contractor to kind of take care of. Again, when it comes to the final walkthrough, always just double check everything. Take some time here. I always visit twice, once in the evening, once in the morning. Evening to just kind of look at the place a little bit, make my first little notes, and then in the morning, I'll go check it out again. And then that's where I'll start actually fixing things that even I can, like just as I noticed that filler piece downstairs, I was like, hey, I've already handled that. I can do that, save my contractor some time. Because again, like we're all human. He's an entrepreneur, I'm an entrepreneur. I do value his time, and I know that if I can handle some of this stuff very quickly and I'm comfortable doing it, like why not? Like it's still part of my project. I gotta have some skin in the game as well. So now all I'm really gonna do is I'm just gonna take some photos around the place, get the place ready to be rented out. Might even Airbnb this place, but if you're actually interested or you know someone that's interested in renting out a 2-story house on Valor Road, it's a great neighborhood in the beautiful end of the West End, make sure you let me know. How I actually figure out my rents is gonna be based on my ARV. So that's my after repair value. And then once I get this appraised, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna bring that appraisal to the bank. They're gonna give me out a cash out refinance or a HELOC. However, once that's done, I'm able to pull that money out, give money to my money partners, keep a little bit of for myself, hopefully, for some tax-free monies. Contractors get paid, of course, and then someone gets a nice, beautiful home to live in. So yeah, I'm just gonna take some photos around here and hope you guys got some value today. Just a little bit of an update. This project did take a little bit longer than I expected. However, that's part of the game. Like IKEA was a little bit late. We were dealing with some supply chain issues, but hey, I've done these renos myself. I know that things never go perfect. You just have to have a game plan in place, the right people on the team in place, and of course have enough money to make sure everything goes smoothly. Cool, so I'm about to go for some brunch. However, I had some time. I forgot that I have a mint that I can do. So I'm actually gonna mint one of my NFTs. It's a anti-hero from Galaxy Heroes. So I'm here just switching to Ethereum, making sure that's minting, waiting for my approval to mint. Got my OpenSea popping up there, or my MetaMask, sorry. I'm going to confirm that. Now it's minting. Mint has been confirmed. I got one anti-hero. Let's see if I can see it right away. Might have to go to my OpenSea. Click my profile. Got my helmet. So I got that equip. And now this guy is unrevealed at the moment, but we're gonna wait. Not really sure when this gets revealed, but pretty cool, pretty sick. And cool thing about this NFT, is that these Galaxy Heroes, I got a couple of them. I think I got one regular Galaxy Hero, a bunch of artifacts, and then now an anti-hero. These actually get passive income in World Token, which is another crypto, but also passive generation of other NFTs. So these NFTs will generate more NFTs that I can then sell. Right now, we're kind of pretty bearish. It's kind of bloody in the markets for NFTs and equities and crypto and a lot of other types of investments. However, it's important as having cash. Having cash allows you to find these opportunities and buy these dips. I've learned from the past, don't invest money you don't afford to lose. I've also learned to cut losses when I can and to just be able to survive these downturns. But it's part of the game. Not really too emotionally affected by it, that I hope anyway. But yeah, so I'm gonna go grab some brunch now. Hope you guys have an awesome day.